fundamentally, I see two major trends, challenges or opportunities, whatever way you would like to put it. The point number one is which Sanjay and all the members articulated, Kasi also articulated, is the related issue like water. If you see historically, I am fully aware. In fact, I started my major activity in paper industry. What started as 300 meter cube per ton of paper in the year 1985-90s. Today, we are talking about 50, 30 to 50. And in fact, about when we did the first paper sector norms, we talked about 100. The water consumption should be 100. At that time, average was 225. And everybody thought CII and IPMA are mad. Okay, and 4 years before, we were talking about 75, and many of the units have achieved almost 40, 50 right now. Okay, but now the situation is still very alarming with respect to water. It's very difficult to find a place in India which does not have water scarcity. Everywhere, water is a challenge. And especially, industry faces a bigger challenge. The biggest experience or biggest finding we have as a part of pursuing the Green Co rating is one major experience is that the observation I try to articulate in this fashion. The main message we are trying to say is industry should not be seen as competing with society for water. If the industry is perceived competing with society for water, industry is in deep crisis or deep problem. This is the situation you are facing. That means even at 40 or 50 meter cube per ton of paper, the situation is not adequate. What we are trying to do is may not be adequate 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So now what we are talking, I mean, it's still further mad. Okay, what we are now talking is industry should design itself. In fact, it's not only for paper industry, it is all applicable to all forms of industry, including power sector, which is the biggest consumer of water. Now we are now positioning that the industry should completely design and operate or execute out of water. That means if you show any dependence on water from the society point of view, we are in trouble. That's what we are saying. How can we do this? There are fundamentally two ways of doing it. One is to reduce the water consumption as minimum as possible. Second thing is you strategically invest on water resources around your place so that the society around your place is fully taken care. And that's what many paper companies are now doing. Many cement companies have done. Many chemical companies are doing all over the country. They are strategically investing on water harvesting structures nearby locations so that the society nearby are fully taken care of on this aspect. I think we need to look in this direction. So it's an opportunity for us to look into this direction and proactively do something about this. The image of the industry in that location that it is not competing with society for water is very, very, very critical. No other words can emphasize this point. The second interesting point, I mean, Kasi, and always admire Kasi. Kasi is always like to position. I mean, what is that we learn from other sectors? One interesting point that is observed in the Green Co rating system, in fact, the Green Co rating system is doing pretty well. As on today, we have about 25 companies who are already certified green, and we are very proud to say, I mean, ITC Bhadrachalam, led by Sanjay, is a gold-rated green company, which means it is one of the best in the country, and we are working closely together. How do we make it further better, etc. So, fantastic progress is being made. Now, one of the biggest important point which I observed in other sectors, especially cement sector, and especially engineering companies, there are a lot of opportunities created outside the factory in terms of energy saving, cost savings, and material savings. For example, you say Tata Motors. Tata Motors proactively invested on entire supply chain. They have closely worked with all the SMEs who are the suppliers for them, and they reduced the operating cost about 72 lakhs per annum. And that was shared by both the companies, SME companies as well as by them. So, and this has been a fantastic achievement. And the best thing to believe is ACC Group. ACC Group, they converted the entire logistics and supply chain and applied the principles of green logistics. And the entire ACC Group has achieved 160 crores of savings per year last year. 160 crores, about 20 units, you divide 160 by the average is about more than 6 or 7 crores per company. Only working on logistics and supply chain. What they did was, they improved, they kept on asking what is the efficiency of their transportation, what is the emission, what is the efficiency of the transportation. They were able to bring down, or increase the kilometer per liter of fuel consumed, and they had increased the capacity utilization of the vehicles. Very simple things. These are not rocket science. These are all what we should be doing normally. So like that, some 5 or 6 points, we'll see Mr. Venkatagiri and my team would be very happy to brief you and give you even a note on that. So there are a lot of opportunities and huge money and opportunities created and wealth is created for the country. So friends, what I'm trying to say is you please look into every option. And options and opportunities are there everywhere. So one is on the waterfront and one is on the logistics and supply side front. So this is another opportunity we would like to explore, and that's why the Green Core rating gives you the full framework. It assesses the company in all aspects. Every opportunity is tapped. Many times we keep the house in order when we think we are doing well, but the problem might be outside as well, and the opportunities might be outside as well. So everything is showcased in this Green Core rating. So would be very happy to work with each one of you and proceed in this direction and make the companies, individual companies, most greener.